backside of that cool front, and humidity isn't as bad as what we had earlier today. But look at the new records. This is the mark to beat, the warmest temperature that we set in 2026. Springfield got to 95 for today, Joppa 97 for today, West Plains 96 for today. Raleigh, their record came yesterday where they got to 92. Harris, I need to update this, actually got to 99 degrees. So a whole lot of heat now that we're starting to lose that. We're seeing this on this weather trend graphic. So that front moved in about 7 o'clock throughout Springfield, and temperatures started to decrease, and it was a dry frontal passage, at least for us. We didn't see any rainfall activity out of it. We saw a few fair weather clouds bubble up, but mostly quiet in our region, and that's not the case when you go a little bit further to the east. That's the same cold front that's causing all this activity. We have flash flood emergencies in West Virginia. We have a tornado right now on the ground in Tennessee. That's that activity stirred up by this front. The biggest takeaway is we're on the fun side of the front that's going to bring us cooler weather, the front that's going to bring calm conditions as well. I think temperatures for tomorrow about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than where we were for today. It's very noticeable, and it doesn't come with a whole lot of humidity. Also, Futurecast is going to be staying pretty quiet. I like our chances to stay dry for Wednesday. I like our chances to stay dry for Thursday as well. There may be an isolated shower later in the afternoon on Thursday for a handful of people, but probably for the next 2 days, we don't see any rainfall. Friday looks like that next decent opportunity as this heat dome that we've been talking about slowly slides out of the way, introducing rain chances to take its place. Looks like we could have rain as early as Friday morning, and then some of this rain will want to linger into Friday evening, and we'll still have rain chances for the start of the day Saturday. That's especially true if you're living closer to the south. Back half of the weekend looks sunny and warm and hot again. But let's focus on the nice part. Let's focus on what we have for the next 3 days. Tomorrow, 85 degrees, cool down comes, not as much humidity. Thursday, very similar to what we're going to get for tomorrow. Not a whole lot of change there. Then the rain chances come back on Friday, and temperatures, importantly, staying into the 80s for the next 3 days. Let's focus on that, because once we get past these next 3 days, that's what we had. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we start climbing back up, and it looks like for next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're getting right back on that summer heat, right back with that humidity, right back where I imagine we're probably going to have more heat advisories and more heat, extreme heat warnings in effect, as this heat wave that we have to get through for next week potentially could be even warmer than the one that we just got through for today. Here's a 7-day forecast, 85 degrees, 84, 85. Best chance of rain that we have throughout this entire week is on Friday. Still could have chance of some rain lingering on Saturday. It's hard to rule out right now if that rain's going to linger or not. We'll get a better idea once we get closer to the event, and then once we get past those rain chances, heating up once again, Mike.
Yeah, a little bit of a break, not a ton of one, but then we're right back up. So we better soak in the cooler temps while we can.
You got to enjoy the 80s in July when you can. It's hard to come by. We got it for the next couple days, and then hello, the heat comes back.
Looks like it. All right, thanks so much, Matt. Well, speaking of that heat, public pools around the Ozarks are packed out. And there's a new report shining some light on the future of those facilities in Springfield, in fact. That information released by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board says most of the pools are not expected to last longer than the year 2031. We're taking a look at the ratings given to the city pools in Springfield, where the report says it would cost hundreds of thousands, if not even millions, to replace any given pool. But the park board says it's too early to make decisions based on that report.
It's a lengthy report to digest, so we're taking a little bit of time to just let it all soak in. No specific decisions have been made based on the recommendations in this report, but it's certainly given us a lot to think about.
And we have that in-depth breakdown of the report, along with more evaluations of the outdoor pools, with this story online at ozarksfirst.com. Coming up, it's a mission to, quote, rescue the nation's Smithsonian museums. Why GOP lawmakers are holding a hearing to examine how the museums are teaching our country's history right after this.
Coming up tomorrow after daybreak on Unscripted, we'll have all the details on how you can get involved with the Crosslines Community Outreach Back to School Bash. And I'll tell you about all the amazing deals happening this week live from Hyvee.
Plus, we'll sample some amazing local barbecue with our friends from Uptown Hog and Ziegler Barbecue Company. And we'll get your latest Hollywood headlines with our friend Michael Babcock at TMZ. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for 3 hours of fun after daybreak.